A Jacksonville woman living with raw sewage in her yard for months. Well, she is frustrated with the lack of what she calls a lack of city response. Holly Burns says the backyard of her home on Genea Street is flooded with sewage from her next-door neighbor's septic tank leak. City code enforcement condemned the house on Thursday, but Burns says her neighbors have continued to live in the home, making the flooding worse. News4Jax reporter Maggie Lorenz joins us live after getting a look at the backyard and what caused this, Maggie.
Janice, this is the home where Holly Burns lives, and the house directly to her left is the one that city officials have deemed unsafe to inhabit. She says the homeowners are not supposed to occupy this house because running the water inside worsens the septic tank leak, but she says they've ignored the city's signs and the problem is only getting worse.
I mean, it's just extremely frustrating.
When you walk into Holly Burns' backyard, the smell of raw sewage hits you instantly.
Oh, I mean, it's horrible. I can't use my backyard. I have to be careful where my dogs go. My dogs can't go in half of the backyard.
A large puddle of raw sewage has been ponding in her backyard, covering her grass and fence for more than 4 months. She says she thought the city was answering her cries for help when they condemned her neighbor's house Thursday, but says the neighbors have ignored these signs that have since been removed from the front yard.
I did not see him remove it, but you know, it was there before he got home. He got home and it was gone. So, I mean, put 2 and 2 together. I don't think anybody went there and took it out.
The signs say do not enter and that the house is unsafe for human habitation and subject to demolition. Burns says her neighbors have been back in the home for days.
That's my frustration is if the city did condemn it, nobody should be in the house at night, and they're continuing to ignore the law. Rules don't apply, and this continues to flow into my backyard.
She says she's reported this again to the city, but has not gotten a response about how her neighbors are allowed to occupy the house. I also reached out to the city this afternoon and so far have not heard back. For a homeowner to get back inside of a house that has been condemned, they need to get written consent from the Chief of Municipal Code Compliance. Reporting live tonight, Maggie Lorenz, Channel 4, the local station.